The jungle. A word that evokes a sense of awe, mystery, and trepidation. It's a realm of towering trees, their emerald canopies forming a dense ceiling above. The air hangs heavy, thick with humidity and the intoxicating scent of life and decay. The jungle is a place of incredible biodiversity, a vibrant tapestry of life in its rawest form. But beneath this veneer of beauty lies a relentless battle for survival. It is a place of both extraordinary beauty and constant danger, where life and death engage in an eternal dance. For centuries, the jungle has captivated our imaginations, drawing explorers, adventurers, and dreamers alike into its verdant embrace. It is a place where the known world gives way to the unknown, where the rules of civilization are suspended, and the raw power of nature reigns supreme. Yet, for all its allure, the jungle is not for the faint of heart. It is a place of hidden dangers, where every step could be your last. Venomous creatures lurk beneath the undergrowth, their camouflage a deadly disguise. Tropical diseases spread through the air and water, invisible threats that can quickly turn deadly. The dense foliage, while breathtaking, can easily disorient even the most experienced traveler, turning the jungle into a labyrinth with no escape. But perhaps the greatest challenge of the jungle is not its physical dangers, but its psychological toll. The isolation, the constant humidity, the relentless onslaught of insects, all of these factors can wear down even the strongest will. To survive in the jungle, one needs more than just physical strength. One needs an unyielding spirit, a will to live that burns brighter than the fear that surrounds them. In the heart of the Bolivian Amazon, a young adventurer named Yossi Ghinsberg found himself facing the unforgiving reality of the jungle. Lured by the promise of adventure and discovery, Ghinsberg and 3 companions embarked on an expedition into the uncharted depths of the rainforest. Their goal was to reach an indigenous village deep within the jungle, a journey that promised to test their limits and reveal the hidden wonders of this untamed wilderness. However, their adventure took a terrifying turn when the group became separated, their dreams of exploration shattered by the harsh reality of their situation. Lost and alone in the unforgiving wilderness, Ghinsberg found himself engaged in a desperate battle for survival. Food was scarce, and the jungle teemed with hidden dangers. Days turned into nights as Ghinsberg struggled to find his way back to civilization. The dense foliage seemed to close in around him, the oppressive heat and humidity sapping his strength with each passing hour. Hunger gnawed at his stomach and the constant threat of predators kept him in a perpetual state of fear. Yet amidst this ordeal, a glimmer of hope emerged. Drawing upon his inner strength and resourcefulness, Ghinsberg refused to give up. He scavenged for food, using his knowledge of edible plants to sustain himself. He fashioned rudimentary tools from the materials around him, turning the jungle into both his prison and his salvation. Juliane Koepcke's story is one of remarkable survival against unimaginable odds. In 1971, at the age of 17, Koepcke found herself the sole survivor of a plane crash that claimed the lives of all other passengers, including her mother. Strapped to her seat, she plummeted thousands of feet from the sky, the dense jungle canopy below her only hope of survival. Miraculously, she survived the fall, albeit with a broken collarbone, a deep gash on her arm, and a severe concussion. Alone and injured in the Peruvian rainforest, Koepcke's fight for survival was just beginning. She remembered her father's advice, a seasoned biologist who had taught her valuable survival skills. Following his teachings, she sought out a stream, knowing that it would eventually lead her to civilization. For days she followed the watercourse, battling hunger, exhaustion, and the constant threat of infection. The jungle swarmed with insects, their bites a constant torment. The humid air hung heavy, making every breath a struggle. Yet, driven by an unyielding will to live, Koepcke persevered. She scavenged for food, relying on her knowledge of edible plants to sustain herself. She used her clothing to bandage her wounds, preventing infection in the damp, bacteria-laden environment. Finally, after 10 grueling days, she stumbled upon a group of local fishermen who nursed her back to health and reunited her with her distraught father. The vastness of the Amazon rainforest became a perilous trap for the Robertson family in 1971. Doug Robertson, his wife Lynn, their 2 young sons, and a teenage hitchhiker embarked on a seemingly idyllic journey down the Amazon River. Their boat, the Lucette, was their home, carrying their dreams of adventure and discovery. However, their journey took a tragic turn when their boat was attacked and sunk by a pod of killer whales. Stranded on a tiny dinghy, hundreds of miles from civilization, the Robertsons faced a daunting challenge. Their meager supplies dwindled rapidly, and the unforgiving jungle pressed in on all sides. The relentless sun beat down, baking the exposed skin of the family. Hunger gnawed at their stomachs and dehydration became a constant threat. The jungle, teeming with life, offered little in the way of sustenance. Doug, a seasoned sailor, used his skills to ration their supplies and maintain their spirits. Lynn, the ever-resourceful mother, kept the children entertained, shielding them from the full extent of their predicament. They collected rainwater in their clothes and devised ingenious methods to catch fish and birds. They battled fatigue, despair, and the ever-present fear of being lost forever in the Emerald Labyrinth. Their story is a testament to the power of family, resilience, and the indomitable human spirit. Their ordeal lasted for 38 days, a testament to their courage, resourcefulness, and unwavering will to survive. The jungle is a sensory overload, a symphony of sounds and scents that can be both exhilarating and overwhelming. Imagine standing on the edge of a vast emerald ocean, the air thick with the intoxicating aroma of 1,000 blooming flowers. The scent of damp earth, decaying leaves, and exotic spices hangs heavy in the air. The calls of unseen creatures echo through the trees, a cacophony of chirps, croaks, and howls that rise and fall with the rhythm of the day. The jungle is alive with movement. Colorful birds flit through the canopy, their plumage a vibrant contrast to the deep green of the foliage. Monkeys swing effortlessly from branch to branch, their playful chatter echoing through the trees. Insects hum and buzz, their wings a constant drone in the humid air. But beneath this vibrant facade lies a darker side. The jungle floor is littered with the remnants of life and death. Decaying logs covered in a tapestry of fungi and insects slowly return their nutrients to the earth. The air is thick with the hum of mosquitoes, their tiny bites a constant irritation. The jungle, for all its beauty, is a place of constant change, where life and death are inextricably intertwined. Section 6. The Jungle's Unforgiving Embrace. The jungle is a place of extremes, a realm of both breathtaking beauty and unforgiving danger. The same rain that nourishes the lush vegetation can quickly turn into a raging torrent, flooding rivers and sweeping away everything in its path. The dense foliage, while providing a haven for countless creatures, can easily disorient even the most experienced traveler, turning the jungle into a labyrinth with no escape. The jungle demands respect, testing the limits of human endurance. It is a place where one must be constantly vigilant, aware of the potential dangers lurking around every corner. The jungle teaches us that survival is not a matter of luck but a testament to human resilience, resourcefulness, and the indomitable will to live. Section 7. The Will to Endure. What allows some individuals to survive ordeals that would break others? The stories of Yossi Ghinsberg, Juliane Koepcke, and the Robertson family offer a glimpse into the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit. They remind us that even in the darkest of circumstances, when all hope seems lost, the will to live can burn brightly. These survivors refused to succumb to despair. They drew upon their inner strength, their resourcefulness, and their unwavering belief in themselves. They adapted to their surroundings, learning from the jungle and using its resources to their advantage. Section 8. Nature's Classroom. The jungle, for all its dangers, can also be a profound teacher. It reminds us of our place in the grand scheme of life, humbling us with its vastness and power. It teaches us the importance of adaptation, resourcefulness, and respect for the natural world. The jungle teaches us that survival is not about conquering nature, but about coexisting with it, learning from its rhythms, and respecting its power. It is a reminder that we are not separate from nature but a part of it, inextricably linked to its web of life. Section 9. An enduring testament to the human spirit. These incredible jungle survival stories serve as powerful reminders of the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit. They demonstrate that, even in the face of unimaginable adversity, the will to live, coupled with ingenuity and determination, can lead to extraordinary feats of survival. These stories are not just tales of adventure but testaments to the enduring power of hope, courage, and the unyielding human spirit that refuses to be broken, even in the most challenging circumstances. They remind us that we are capable of far more than we often believe, and that within each of us lies a wellspring of strength that can see us through even the darkest of times.